It's the 13th Wolfman. Today, you know what today is? Today is day 16 of the 31 days of horror. That's right. So today, I don't have a copy in my hand because I don't actually own this movie. Most of the movies I watch on the 31 days of horror are movies I pull specifically from my collection. But there was a movie that I recorded this year. I did this last year too. There was like one off of the DVR. And there was one I recorded this year on the DVR that I thought, that sounds interesting enough that I could wait to watch it during the 31 Days of Horror. Has Sean Astin, Tom Arnold, Courtney Palm, who else? Jake Busey in it. You know, and it's called Dead Ant. So you read it. You read the description. It says 1980s glam rock band on their way to make a comeback is terrorized by giant ants. Okay, I'm all in. I like the movie Them. Last year I watched Eight-Legged Freaks, which was, you know, giant spiders. Why not giant ants? You know. So the movie starts out, and Sean Astin and Jake Busey and Tom Arnold's the manager of this band, and there's two other members, and they're all heading out to the desert to get some peyote and to write a new hit song. And the Indian that they buy the peyote from says, you gotta, you know, he has two bags, the sun and the moon. So the sun you take just at dusk when the sun is starting to come up. The moon you take just at, you know, dawn when the sun is starting to go down. Or yeah, you take it when the sun is starting to go down and the moon is starting to come out. And there are rules. And of course there are rules. What monster movie would not be done without rules? So the rules are, you take it when the moon is starting, you know, when the sun goes down and the moon is starting to come out. Rule number 2, you can't in any way while on the reservation step on, torture, or besmirch any kind of nature. That includes ants. You can't step on an ant. You step on an ant, it'll come back to bite you in the ass. Well, Sean Astin's character doesn't wait till the moon comes out, and he doesn't. He winds up going out somewhere, and he has to pee, and he sees an ant, and he pees on it. Like he's drowning it, you know. And that just caused a whole lot of hell. These ants start out like regular sized little bitty ants, you know, and they continuously grow and grow and grow. And next thing you know, they look like the size of a Winnebago, you know, or an RV or a motorhome or whatever you want to call it. You know, it's hilarious. It's more comedy than horror, you know, like Eight-Legged Freaks is more comedy than horror. But it's a good time. I went into this movie completely blind, not knowing what I was getting into. You know, I wasn't sure if they were going to take a serious tone with it or a comedic tone. They went more on the comedic side. And they sold me on it. I had a good time. I enjoyed the movie. But again, it's more comedy. It's more of a comedy, to be honest. Sean Astin's in it, you know, but it's sad because Sean Astin's in it and he's kind of like the dick of the group. And he's in it, but he's not in it for the longest time. I'd say he lasts half an hour at the most in the movie. Jake Busey's almost unrecognizable. You know, it looks like his face is filled out a little bit over the years, so it's not quite as skinny as it used to be. And Courtney, like I said, Courtney Palm's in this. You know, you gotta love Courtney. She's total sweetheart. And yeah, so I would say check this movie out. I think it's out there. I think Tony has 9 fingers. I believe he did this one already on his 31 Days Half October. And he has a copy, a Blu-ray copy of it. This was just something I recorded off of, off cable. And I didn't know that I didn't even know the movie existed until I saw this goofy description, 80s glam rock band gets terrorized by giant ants. I'm like, oh my god, that's right up my alley. 80s glam rock, and giant ants. So I think he has a Blu-ray copy of it, so it must be out there for you to buy. If you want to know whether or not it is, go over and check out 31 Days Half October. Like I said, that's Tony Has 9 Fingers, and he probably has a little bit more information on where you can get it. Other than that, I am the 13th Wolfman. I always like, subscribe, share, and comment. I always want to know what you have to say. When you do subscribe, hit that bell, ring that bell. That way you know whenever something new is coming up. I am the 13th Wolfman, and yep, that's right, I'm on the prowl.